Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Shoshone. We are at war with our neighbor to the north, Pedro of Brazil. So let's try to position our units a bit better. At the moment, what we're really trying to do is heal up a little bit. And then as soon as we're able, we're going to move back forward and we're going to take Salvador. And I don't think that's going to take more than a turn or two. And we're going to leave our frigate in place. Alright, I just wanted to scout. I'm not really interested in exposing my frigate to any fire. Not right now, at least. Okay, I had moved this worker up here previously to mine this coal, but I realized later I made a mistake. I actually mined the tile right next to the coal, so a little sloppy there on my part. And the people of the good city of Ife have seen fit to come over and pillage our wine. So, yeah, we got to slap them. And let's hit him with the crossbow. Okay, well, we put a dent in them. And I think eventually we may move in with this other crossbow, but I want to see where they go. Alright, having done that, we have a few other pieces of business to conduct. The first is, I want to buy a great profit. Once again, a lot of our cities have gotten to where they have a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of followers of other religions. So we want to fix that. And another piece of business that I want to do is, actually, before we go to this screen, let's go here. In the World Congress, there are two resolutions up for a vote. Pedro is sponsoring the idea of a world fair, and Portugal wants to put an embargo on Poland. And I'm pretty okay with that. In fact, I'm willing to campaign for it. The problem with doing that is we have an agent in Poland. Well, you know darn well that Poland is not going to go for that. So let's move them to Venice. And we'll see. I have no idea if we'll be able to actually, influence them. Actually, it seems like most of the time you can influence them. The problem is they want too much. There's almost nothing that, to me, is really worth paying what some of these guys expect in order, to get their vote. All right. We're going to have this guy work on repairing these two tiles. And now we'll see what mischief young Pedro can get up to, if any. New research agreement between Indonesia and Venice.
The nations of the West hope that by means of steam communication, all the world will become as one family.
That's just about exactly what happened. The city of Bratislava wants truffles. Yeah. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't hold my breath, boys. Let's see. Where do we want to send this guy first? Bratislava is pretty pathetic, I have to admit. Alright, that's fine. We'll start heading this way. I want to uncover a little bit of this fog of war we've got over here. Okay, so this unit could definitely use another round of healing, I'm afraid. What I think we can do, though, let's see if we can start positioning these guys so that, all right, so he could take crossbow fire. Do I want to expose him to that? I guess I'll move him back. I don't see any real benefit to it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to chill out. Okay. Have I built the mine? No, not yet. That's what I thought. Cargo ship. Okay. Let's go to Kaisel. Boy, our gold is sure bad. Let's go ahead and move him over here. And where did the eunuch? Okay, so he came back here. We're going to take a bit of a hit on happiness, but let's do this. I want to move close enough that the two of us can attack him next turn without exposing ourselves to him coming out. Because a rifleman, I mean, he'll hit hard. We do not want our crossbows exposed to that kind of melee attack. Is there any other troop movement? I do not want to move this guy. I want him to continue to heal up. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and he's healing. All right, I'm okay with all this. So I think next turn we'll probably move these guys forward. I don't want to turn this into a super long delay. But I do want to go into the city ready to take it.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yes. An enemy is near. I'm curious to see if that's going to be from Ife or if it's up north. All right, we have a great person born. Go Goshen now. Okay. Well, this is kind of an easy one. I think, you know, we want to send him to Tyre. And oh, I see. He went in the water. Wow, that is a bad idea, friend. I mean, I'm glad he did it, but that is really stupid. If you're a land unit and you're in trouble, don't go in the water. Okay, let's get our happiness back. See, are there any Brazilians over this way? Not particularly, no. Okay, yeah, this is what I was hoping for. So he's in pretty good shape now. So, let's see. We can move him up here. He's probably... Oh, I didn't see this before. Do we want to... Oh, sure. Why not? Let's take a big chunk out of that guy. We'll heal this dude up the rest of the way. Healed this one up the rest of the way. And next turn we move up. That's fine. I know I said that last time, but that's fine. We're at least doing something productive. We're killing a unit. Okay, I doubt very much we have time to take on the Brandenburg Gate. I think let's just build a musicians guild. We've been able to do that for quite a while, and we just haven't. And I'm not really interested in buying... Yeah, that's fine. I'm not interested in buying a missionary. I'll wait until we have enough for a great prophet. Another great prophet. So that's fine. We'll go up here and spread the good word. There we go. Awesome. That's funny though. Only 6 followers out of 11. That's not Wonderful. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. We're going to, some of these turns where I'm not attacking or anything, we're going to try to move right along. I do have some concern that, you know, war slows down a playthrough quite a bit. Wow, Brandenburg Gate was just completed. I said I didn't think we'd get through it, but I admit I didn't necessarily see it coming that fast. Okay, we completed the first repair. We'll move over and try to do the second one. Go ahead and just put him on alert. Throw him in here. We get another happiness back. Put him on alert. Everybody's happy. And then it looks like our frigate is finally healed. So let's bring him up north. And now, if he spawns another ship, we will have 2 full health frigates to fight it. And at that point, I don't see him being able to do much. And let's see. I don't want an aqueduct. Actually, but I should say this just so people know. Before I start recording, I go through and just check that my food is at 0 or as close to 0 as I can get. And I put any excess citizenry onto, you know, production or science, mostly science. So I don't want an aqueduct. I would love to let these cities grow more. The problem with that, I'm going to go ahead and build an arsenal. Mostly because the upkeep is free, by the way. Not so much that I expect to be attacked there. Okay, I think we are ready to rock and roll here. So let's do this. I may take a little bit of a beating while we get all of our units in position, but I believe, yeah, we can start hitting the city right now. And this one is too far, yes? Yes. But from here, it's not. There we go. I want both of these. Neither one can do anything this turn, so all I care about is that they're good to go next turn. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, I want him here. And then, where do I want the other general? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll move him over here. It's the artillery that's really doing the work, so that's where I'm positioning him to get the bonus. Okay, we'll bring him to Temoac. And how many people am I going to... Yeah, let's just do it. I'm hoping we can buy another one before long and go ahead to start converting some of the cities in what is now Brazil. But I think will soon not be Brazil. Okay. Yeah, let's move him here. I don't want to go into their borders. And we'll move this guy up too. That's fine. I guess. Did I just pull... Well, I didn't really pull him away from the artillery. That's fine. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't want to break his automation. Let's keep sending him to the city-state. So, my feeling is that within the next couple of turns, Salvador is going to fall. Unless something very surprising happens. Sure. Yeah, I mean, these units are just not... They're not going to do anything. He had some crossbows back here. I don't know why he isn't moving them up. I mean, if he focused fire on one of my riflemen from, say, 3 crossbows, I don't know if it would kill it, but I mean, it would take a bite out. But instead, he's just kind of shuffling around units that don't really mean anything. And you can see this artillery, I mean, it's shredding his walls. We might actually be able to do this right now. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Come on. Okay, I think we are good to go. Nice try, not good enough, boys. Okay, so we're going to take a minus 17 if we annex, and 12 if we create a puppet. So it's the difference between -1 and -6, huh? Wish I knew how many turns it would be if we annex it. I could live with -6 as long as I could get it over with. We'll create a puppet. I don't want to... Because here's my plan. I am not going to take Rio until the resistance has ended here. So that's 9 turns. If the other process takes even longer, I'd be really upset because I don't want to keep this process on hold for like the next 15 or 20 turns or, you know, some stupid length of time. Okay, we are going to fortify him, and this prophet is now, or excuse me, this city is now good to go. So I guess that means the prophet is as well. And let's move him up here. I feel like he'll do more good. If this city is surrounded by our religion, it should do a pretty good job of converting on its own. And let's move him, I guess, here for now. Okay, well, you can move up more. I thought I was doing this guy. We'll move him 1 tile and I guess fortify him. And I don't really care where the general is. I'll just leave him. Sure. Repair it, please. I actually can't believe I have never come down here, but yeah, I guess I didn't. Okay, so are we... Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave all those guys where they're at for now. And yeah, come up here. And then next turn, we'll go ahead and set him off and I think make a bunch of money. That is the plan.
Aparan toyan aliliron kito lawan ulun.
Okay. I should try to find a way to squeeze 1 extra happiness out somewhere. If I can. It would definitely be nice to not have any penalties whatsoever. Well, I see the prospector wants to make peace. And unfortunately for him, I'm not interested. You started this, Pedro. Wow, already we got a city connection established with Salvador. Bratislava is starving. So is that because I'm in negative? I have some sort of penalty? I don't know. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'll pull a specialist off the workshop, and that should be good for now. Let's see. We finished our castle. That's fine. So, I don't really feel like we need any of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just build another arsenal, because if by some wild chance we get attacked, we'll be stronger. And like I said before, at least this way, let's go ahead and attack this crossbow, because why not? And there's no upgrade, or excuse me, no maintenance cost on it. So, and of course, if something else comes up, we'll just switch production. That's fine. Okay, well, we took a pretty good bite out of him. Let's heal up this rifleman. And I guess we can... Let's see. Which of these guys is closest to leveling up? Looks like he is. So, let's do it. Okay. And we'll move him closer to where we're ultimately going here. It looks like he is healed. I want to make sure we don't move into bombardment range. But as long as we don't do that and these units are fully healed, I don't see any reason to hold them back. We might as well move him here. That seems like a plan. Sure, he looks like he'd be happy there. You stay put. Oh, that's right. So, do we need to worry about shipping more production here? Probably not. But you know... Wow, this is... Who has the best production? 23... 20... Wow, 32. So if anybody could spare it, it's these guys, other than my capital. You know, I'll go ahead and do it one more time. Hold on. Sorry to dither. Let me just check. How much stuff do I really feel like is important to build here? The bank, yes. Probably the windmill, the museum, the public school's almost done. If we build a factory, okay, I think I have my answer. Because their production is fairly crappy. And that's assuming I don't want to build any more ships. They have a lot of catch up to do. Alright. Yeah. We have accounted for all of the notifications. So one thing I think I need to do is we have 3 days left. Let's see if we go to Venice. Where are you, Enrico?
Saluti.
Trade.
Si?
Is he not at schmoozing level yet? No, we need one more turn. So I need to remember, because we're right up against this. Once he, all right, let's take care of this. 700 gold and 30 influence. That's not bad. Okay. There's no point in hurrying our guys forward over there because, again, we're going to wait for our happiness penalty to wear off. Oh, and I see I am at least back to positive numbers again. What is all this about? Yeah, okay, I'm not really interested in any of that. Okay. Yeah. Do what you do, my friend. Well, he did it. I'll give him that. How many turns will it be before Venice comes over here and spams one of their stupid prophets? Oh, I see. He's getting frisky. The sad thing is that, you know, sending a lone knight forward like that, all it means is that he just sent him to get killed. Okay. Well, we have artillery, and I'm not afraid to use it. But, you know, I appreciate the fact that all 3 of my artillery got experience out of that. That's pretty cool. Okay, we might as well come up here. And I guess at this point, it's time to start exploring up here. Now, I want to be careful. Yeah, look at that. Cool. So both of us can fire this turn. That's what I wanted. God, they always jerk it away before you really get a good look. So, yeah, he's not really going to be a huge danger to us anymore. And with the guild finished, I think it's time to finally build this stupid museum. You know what we haven't looked at in a long time? How are we doing on this? Okay, well, as a victory condition for us, I'm not worried about it. But for Poland, they are now familiar to us. So we've made a lot of progress building this number, but his influence is still rising with everybody but Venice. Okay. Not that he's... I guess Indonesia, that's the one he's closest to taking over. By the way, what about Portugal? Yeah, so they're not... I don't think they're trying for that victory. If they are, they're doing a really bad job of it. And honestly, so is Poland. In this sense that what he is not doing a good job of is building tourism. He's built his defensive culture to just a staggering level. He is playing the role of spoiler here big time. If you want a cultural victory, he is just a big old massive roadblock for you. But in terms of actually winning one... Cool. You know, on that score, he's not really doing that much. Sure, I'll just move him over here. All these guys have used their move. What have I got left? So just a mere 7 turns. Who else needs the orders? Fine, let's just put him out of it. But you know, honestly, that's kind of how the AI is. The AI is only competitive because it's allowed to cheat. And it gets to do things you don't. Oh, look at that. Well, I'm glad we put a hurting on this one. I wish I hadn't been in range of that crossbow, but that's okay. This thing isn't even going to fire? Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. The AI is not good at tactics or a lot of things. But because it gets such a ridiculous advantage at a lot of things, you know, it can be difficult to deal with. Like when you're sitting there minding your own business and he comes after you with an army of like 500 units, that if you tried to do that, you would be bankrupted just from the insane unit maintenance costs. But they do a lot of stuff like that that they shouldn't be allowed to do if they had to operate under the same rules that you do. But that's how it works, so what are you going to do? All right, let's soften this guy up a little bit. And we will move this guy here. And Herr General, you can stay right where you're at. Yeah, I guess moving up could actually be bad, right? I mean, he's a knight, so he's got real range. What's the best thing to do about that? Maybe if I bring this guy... I can't move him up. Not into a position that will matter. Well, then, you know, I guess it just is what it is. If one of my guys... Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to move him here. And likewise, I guess I'll move him here. I don't know. That's fine. We should be able to kill that knight next turn anyway. Okay, let's build a museum, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. More culture, please. Okay, I was bringing him here, right? Yes. Yes, indeed I was. I feel like I'm giving the same orders to the same guys over and over again on the same turn. That's probably not true, but... Oh, wait. Am I on a... Did I just throw away a whole turn? Yes, I would love to have a research agreement with you. I think I may have just thrown away a whole turn. I'm not sure. Sometimes what it does, I say next turn, and then it does some processing, and it asks me to do 2 or 3 or more of my guys. And I thought that's what it was doing.
The introduction of so powerful an agent as steam to a carriage on wheels will make a great change in the situation of man. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic.
Okay, we are in the modern era, and of course I did it. I screwed up and didn't try to influence Venice. Whatever. Let's assign this guy. I guess now that I have an extra slot... Well, before I do that, let's find out what happened with the vote. So... I'm actually torn about Poland. I'm starting to worry as much about Portugal as I am Poland. But sure, I'll vote in favor of it. Alright, let's check our technology. They're recommending biology. I actually am kind of more interested in beelining for research labs. We haven't necessarily given science the priority as much while we've been fighting this war. I've been trying to make up for that by, you know, assigning specialists and stuff, and that's great, but I don't think that can compensate for the fact that we haven't been pushing forward with some of those technologies. And our money, our gold per turn is pretty crappy. Let's build this bank. Okay. Where's the other ship? That definitely bothers me. But I guess it's just going to have to bother me. Because I don't know where he's at. So let's just beat this guy up. Alright, that's one less ship to worry about. Jeez. Portugal. They have a lot of units. Yeah, they have a lot of units. Okay, how are we doing? We we don't want to take it for 5 turns, even now. All right, let's beat the hell out of this knight. I think we can kill it right now. Yep. My other guy didn't even get to fire. Oh well. I think there will be more opportunities very, very soon. So I might as well move him up here. We are going to start getting in position to go to work on Rio because it isn't going to be very much longer. And let's just put him to sleep. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was sure Brazil somewhere in this area would have at least one ship roaming around, but boy, if they do, they're avoiding me. How are we doing, by the way, on... yeah, so we're number 1. That's good. But if I look at trade routes, what is this about? Oh, we have to pick an ideology. Okay, well, that's all well and good, but we are going to worry about that in our next episode because we're going to wrap this one up here. Thank you for watching, and I hope we see you next time.